or asked me, does it have a mast? Yes, it does. I spotted the boom and a pile of junk. The winch still turns. That needs service. That insulator on the rigging suggests that at one point there was a SSB radio on board, because the backstay acts as the antenna, which suggests at least they intended to go offshore and were preparing for it. Having a look at the cockpits. These sit in behind between the centre and the third and fourth crossbeams. Hadn't actually looked at these up close. There's a little bit of rot under here, but pretty easy. That's a radar reflector. Helps ships see you at sea. Another suggestion of offshore intentions. Oh yeah, that's useful. Yes. Okay, all this hardware was removed for painting. Oh yeah. Sail tracks, that stuff is all important. Guess I'll have to give this little shed a good clean out. More boat stuff. Fender. Maybe this is from a dinghy. Okay, and that is a fuel line for the outboard. That's a good lead. An anchor, excellent. This will probably have flares, very expired flares inside of it. Yep. This is actually a brick making device. Wally and Kay mentioned they were once planning to build a mud brick house, but the local council wouldn't abide by it. This is the pig shed. Used to have pigs, and at one point also a milking stand for 2 cows, but now it's got assorted farm and boat junk, and we're just going to tidy it up and in the process find all of the boat stuff. All clean. Just have to do this part now. We hauled all the boaty stuff out of the shed and moved it into the greenhouse. This is not just for Imagine. Some of it comes from Wally's dad's fishing boat, Fair Dinkum, but we'll sort it all later. We're digging in the shed and kept on finding parts that looked like they were for some kind of folding dinghy. And I asked Wally about it. I asked Wally about it and he confessed. Yes, there was a folding dinghy under the house.
See what I mean about it being incorporated in. Yeah.
I can fix that.
Did Dominic tell you about his folding dinghy? He made one from scratch, from plywood and stuff.
Yeah. Not a nesting dinghy, a folding dinghy.
Yeah.
I've made a nesting dinghy as well.
Oh, okay.
Hamish came, I picked Hamish up in it and it was like leaky and I was like, oh you day I'll row. Didn't put them off, they still wanted to get a boat up to.
It's fine, just sail faster than it comes in.
Yeah, I've been in those situations.
Well, how much do you want for this one, Wally?
I don't know.
Oh, I think I found a bit of rot here.
Yeah.
I found a prehistoric rat mummy. Perfectly preserved. So I'm going to take the rubbish aside and put all of the farming stuff back in. In an early episode, you might remember Chris and Neftali got their camper van stuck and then Wally towed them out with his tractor. Well, to say thank you for that, Chris and Neftali bought Wally some beer, but Wally doesn't really drink, so he put the beer in the fridge in the shed and said I could drink it, and Hamish and I are just finishing the last beer. But then Wally said that that there's more beer in the shed somewhere, and if I have a look I'll find it. But I don't know, it might just be a trick to get me to tidy up this shed. Spent some more time cleaning up the shed yesterday, Digging into this corner here, I found a few interesting things, like this brass bell. That's for warning other boats that you're coming while in fog. That's from Wally's dad's fishing boat, Fair Dinkum. I also found this very antique looking, I think this is a bee smoker. A couple of pine cones. This was one was inside of a plastic bag. I don't know, it might be important. And a couple of old lanterns. Whoa! I just found an enormous angle grinder. That thing is huge. I've so far located 5 sail tracks, but the plans only show 4 sail tracks.